15 basic rules to grow your wealth effectively. Perhaps you began this year with the intention of maturing personally, professionally, or simply maturing. Do you wish to increase your money as well? While no two financial situations are identical, healthy portfolios share some characteristics. If you know where to look, you can uncover safe investments and solid money-making ideas, and that is where our channel comes in. To efficiently develop your wealth, follow these 15 simple rules. Rule number 15. Get informed. Handling your finances is similar to having a balanced diet. To figure out how to eat a balanced and healthy diet, you do not need to be a licensed nutritionist, but you do need to know some fundamental information about fruits and vegetables, vitamins, protein, minerals, and so on. It is the same with money management. You do not have to be a certified financial advisor, but you should have a fundamental understanding of how money works. Just imagine this: if we spent as much time researching financial matters as we do researching the next flat-screen TV or which new smartphone we want, we would all be a whole lot richer. Rule number 14. Think of money as a tool. All those papers and coins are a tool for you to achieve what you want. They aren't the only option, but they are the most widely acknowledged. When you think of money as a tool, you can avoid many of the unpleasant, overwhelming feelings that come with it and make sensible, calm spending and saving decisions that are free of emotion. Money is merely a tool. That is all there is to it. Rule number 13. Accept that it takes time to expand your toolkit. Growing wealth takes time. Period. In this situation, time refers to years, if not decades. This can be a confusing idea for young people who are eager to make money, accustomed to receiving what they want with the press of a button, and assaulted by stories of overnight internet sensations and photos of 20-somethings with fancy cars and diamonds in their ears. Rule number 12. Know the definition of wealth. Do you want a big bank account that you may use for whatever you want in the future? The capacity to afford a costly hobby, such as horseback riding or photography? The opportunity to take years off work and devote more attention to your young children? A McMansion and 6 sports vehicles may or may not be your definition of wealth. Congratulations, whatever your definition is. You've set a personal goal for yourself. The only definition of wealth that matters is yours. Rule number 11. Know the reality of your wealth. Accept the fact that unforeseen expenses will cause you to spend a lot of money. Your car is about to break down. You'll start a family before you're financially prepared. A large medical expense will be incurred by you or a loved one. This is what we call life. Money, the tool we carry in our pockets, will assist us in overcoming life's obstacles. So take a big breath, relax, and accept that your financial objectives will shift over time. Keeping your cool during times of unexpected expenditures will help you keep your eye on the prize in the long run. Panicking out or abandoning your savings plan in the face of adversity will not. Rule number 10. Acknowledge that cash is king. You can't afford it if you can't pay cash for it. Treat your credit cards as if they were cash, which means sticking to a budget that fits your income level, not charging more than you can afford, and paying them off on time. Avoid taking out vehicle loans if you can. If you can't afford the sticker price, look for a used car or use public transit for as long as feasible. If you must take out a home loan, keep it small and avoid looking at houses until you can afford to put down at least 20%. Rule number 9. Make sure you have a savings safety net. There's no use in investing for the future if you don't have enough liquid cash on hand to cover unexpected needs. We use the term liquid to refer to something that is easy to get your hands on. This implies you'll need enough money in your savings account to keep you and your family afloat for 3 to 6 months in case things go wrong. Calculate how much you'll need to spend each month to have a roof over your head and food in your stomachs, multiply it by 6, or at least 3, and put the money in a separate account that you won't access until you have an emergency. Rule number 8. Diversify your toolkit. Diversify is the crucial term here. You want to establish a broad base so that if something bad happens to one of your areas of interest, your financial ship bobs along in a new direction rather than sinking, and neither do you. Purchasing land or a rental property, as well as remodeling a home you already own, are all viable options for investing. Rule number 7. Invest in cheap, simple products you understand.
Before going on, if you feel that I have given you some value, please help me by smashing the like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell, so you will be updated when I upload new videos like this.
If you invest for the long term and simply put your money into simple items with modest fees, you can make reasonable money in the stock market. Rather than highly compensated fund managers who need a new Porsche every Christmas, these investments are typically managed by computer programs. Simply said, the programs follow stock market indices, commodities, such as oil or sugar, or even entire countries like China, Brazil, or Russia. If you don't want to spend time reading business reports and figuring out the finest particular firms to invest in, Warren Buffett, the greatest living investor, recommends putting regular sums of money into index trackers and select ETFs, and leaving it there. That's exactly what I do. Rule number 6. Save. This is frequently repeated advice, and for good reason. The secret to growing wealth is to accumulate it. Read up on the latest from accountants and peruse personal stories online, check books out of the library, or hire a consultant through your bank to help with financial planning. However you do it, you must develop a savings plan. Once you have at least 6 months of living expenses for you and your family readily available, you can start to grow your wealth through different types of funds, according to the level of risk you want to assume. Rule number 5. Shop around. Avoid complicated rewards point structures, or even airfare cards unless you are a frequent traveler. It can be difficult to gauge whether you will actually use these rewards, and the value back on each dollar that you spend can be minimal. Annual fees add up and mean you often end up paying for your plane ticket or hotel room yourself with the fee. Once you find a card you like, stick with it for maximum benefit to your credit score. It is tempting to purchase what we want when we see it. Online shopping, however, means that nearly every product can be compared to a competitor, whether in your community or across the globe. Take the time to compare prices before you buy, especially on big-ticket items. Once you have a good feel for the market, don't be shy about negotiating for a lower price from a local merchant if you find an item cheaper elsewhere. Rule number 4. Expand your mind. Get creative in seeking out ways to increase income. There are a lot of ways to earn money out there. Make a list of your skills, whether learned in a professional setting or elsewhere, then hop online to do some research, and talk to everyone you meet about how to possibly leverage those skills. Your local chamber of commerce or meetup groups advertised online can be good places to start. It's a freelancing nation, and you may be surprised at what and how much you can pick up on the side of conventional employment. Rule number 3. Get your hands dirty. Nothing is ever too small or beneath you in the money-growing game. Do not shirk from the hard jobs, the dirty jobs, or those that pay only a little in the beginning. Pick them up, see where they go, and remember to save, save, save. Rule number 2. Find a good accountant. Once you have money, you don't want to give it away, do you? That's exactly what you do come tax time. Give your hard-earned cash back to the government. Tax codes are complicated, to say the least, so make sure you are giving exactly what you owe and not a penny more by enlisting the help of a seasoned professional. Though certified public accountants are more expensive than do-it-yourself options, what they save you this year, and in the years to come, truly make this investment worth it. Finally, rule number 1. Be a regular and treat money management like a job. In saving and investing, it's a good idea to be regular. Even if you have only a small amount of money left over each month, in the long run it's much better to set up a standing order from your bank account into an investment each month so that the money is put away before you even see it. Also, by putting money in at regular intervals, ideally once a month or once a quarter, you benefit from what is called pound cost averaging, which means you catch the ups and the downs of a volatile investment, like the stock market, and in the long run this smooths out to an average, decent return. Set aside time each week to review your financial accounts. If you're starting out, this time may be as simple as going over your credit card statement to confirm that every charge is legitimate. If your financial picture is intricate and complicated, this could mean a weekly meeting with your financial planner or bank. Take time to study articles online, read a book from the library, or attend a local class that will teach you more about what all of those financial terms mean and how they apply to you. That is it for this video. If you have learned something new, please do not hesitate to give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below your personal favorite rule that we have mentioned in this video. Thanks for watching our video and see you next time.